Good morning to every one of you. I am Stephany Ira Gozum, and I will be talking about natural resources. So first, I have a question. What are the natural resources we use in our everyday lives, and how important is it to us? Another question is, what will be the effects on us if we don't protect and conserve these natural resources? So our first topic is about energy resources. So, what are the energy resources and how are they harnessed in our country? There are different energy sources utilized in the Philippines. It is classified as renewable and non renewable resources. Some renewable energy sources are geothermal, hydropower, wind, biomass, and solar energy. Non renewable energy sources include coal, oil, and natural gas. The following energy resources are harnessed in different ways. One example is solar energy, which can be harnessed through the sun or by the use of solar panels that is converted to electricity. Now, what are the issues about using energy resources? It includes water pollution, climate change, air pollution, waste disposal, and thermal pollution. Energy use is connected to a variety of water pollution issues. Oil leaks are an issue. There is a definite probability that oil may leak during any petroleum handling operation, either inland or in water. Water pollution caused by coal mining is another issue. Lastly, burning fossil fuels is a primary cause of greenhouse gas emissions. Now, how can we mitigate the negative effects of using these energy resources? There are different ways to prevent the disadvantages of using these kind of energy resources. For example, reducing the use of non-renewable energy resources like fossil fuels and coal, because this takes years to replenish. And instead make use of renewable energy like hydropower and solar energy. Another one is energy conservation, which is reducing the use of energy so that there is no need to produce more sources of energy. In line with this, energy efficiency is also another way to mitigate the negative effects. For example, the newly invented refrigerator produces and consumes less energy but still has the same tasks like the old type of refrigerator. Now, our second topic will be about water resources. Now, what are the water resources in the Philippines? Are they readily available for human consumption? There are different water resources in the Philippines. These include inland freshwater, such as rivers, lakes, groundwater, marine, bay, and oceanic waters. According to Lapong and Fujihara 2008, despite the fact that the nation has an adequate supply of water resources, it was discovered that water availability is still in danger due to some serious issues with water sources, including rising water and water demand caused by a sharp increase in pollution. Now, water resource pollution, droughts, and flooding, as well as lack of institutional support to address these issues, are also one of the problems. Another problem is that water quality includes rising water levels and contaminating surface waters. Now, what activities affect availability of water for human use? There are many actions or activities that affect the availability of water. One human activity that puts a great impact on drinking water is the production of fossil fuels. Not only do fracking and coal mining use a lot of water, but their waste products also have the potential to contaminate groundwater, which in turn affects the drinking water. Another human activity is agriculture. Farming is sometimes one of the causes of water pollution because farmers frequently employ chemicals and pesticides to protect their crops from bacteria and insects. These pollutants can be harmful to people, plants, animals, and the environment when they seep into groundwater. In addition, the chemicals combine with precipitation when it rains, which then flows into rivers, streams, and oceans, results into increasing water contamination. Now, how do we conserve and protect water resources? Water resources can be conserved and protected in a variety of ways. Checking for leaks in your pipes and faucet is a routine practice. We can also conserve water in our everyday lives, like turning off the faucet as you brush your teeth and as you wash your hands to prevent the water from running when not in use. Everyone recognizes the importance of water because life is impossible without it. So now let's talk about soil resources. How is soil being utilized in the country? Soil is one of the basic agricultural resources. Soil resources are used in the Philippines through agriculture. It can be used in farming by planting crops like corn, vegetables, etc. It is used as a storage area for solid waste, a wastewater filter, and the base for human settlements. Now, what are the activities that affect the availability of soil resources? Human activities have different impacts on the quality and availability of soil. One example is agriculture. Sometimes farming leads to overcultivation, which is the excessive usage of farmland to the point that soil depletion or land degradation cause production to decline. Another thing is disposing of waste. Since the waste was dumped directly on top of the soil, several toxins, especially heavy metals, easily permeate the surface and eventually contaminate the soil, reducing the quantity of vegetation in the area. Now, how can we conserve and protect soil resources? There are several ways of conserving and protecting soil resources. One way is to plant trees to secure topsoil. Simply planting trees can help with conservation since it protects the soil and reduces erosion. Another way is to water the soil. This is a straightforward procedure that benefits the soil greatly. It is also important to water your soil as well as your plants and vegetables. This aids both in protecting and nourishing the soil. Another way is mulching. Mulch is one of the best soil protecting conservation techniques, and the majority of people only use it to make their lawns look nice. Mulch helps stop wind-driven erosion. It is also a fantastic solution to aid in the soil's ability to retain water. Now let's talk about the last topic, which is the waste management. Now, how do we generate different waste in our community? In our community, we generate different types of waste in our everyday life. Waste can be classified as solid, liquid, or gas. The undesired materials that human society discard are also known as solid. Waste that are emitted as gases from factories, autos, or the burning fuels like petroleum are referred to as gaseous waste. Liquid wastes are those produced by washing, flushing, or manufacturing processes in industries. Waters can be generated by humans from various sources. It includes trash from food, plastic bags, broken furniture, broken appliances, and clothing. Now, how do these different types of waste affect human health and our environment? Different types of waste affect human health and the environment in different ways. Human health is at risk by our own actions. One cause is not having a safe and clean environment because of people's inactivity when it comes to disposing of trash. This can affect humans by causing them diseases like asthma, cancer, infectious disease, etc. Different types of waste cause environmental pollution and climate change, which can also be the cause for humans to have diseases. Now, what are the ways to have better and proper waste management in our country? The ways of better and proper waste management in our community is to be aware and organized when it comes to disposing waste. Another way is to different waste segregation strategies. Normally, we organize our waste by biodegradable and non-biodegradable. We can also have a proper waste disposal by applying the 3 Rs. The 3 Rs are also known as reduce, reuse, and recycle. Reduce means reducing the trash or the waste that we are producing. Reuse means reusing the materials more than once. Lastly, recycle means creating new material or product out of trash or garbage. As humans are responsible to protect the environment, conserve the natural resources in our environment, and take good care of our environment. If we don't take action to take care of the following natural resources, we will not survive. That's why I hope that you are now informed and aware of how we can protect and conserve the natural resources in our environment. Again, I am Stephany Gozum. Always remember that the only way forward if we are going to improve the quality of the environment is to get everybody involved. Thank you for watching.